The third reason why we should not use cost in order to set prices is that there is an opposition between the cost evolution and the willingness to pay. The willingness to pay, that's precisely as the name tells us, is what people are ready to pay for something regardless of the cost, but in accordance with the evolution of offer and demand. Let's consider the evolution of demand, and let's imagine, to make it simple, that the demand would evolve like this. Then, if the demand varies, again, because of fixed cost, the fixed cost per unit will change. Don't forget that the unit fixed cost is variable. The total fixed cost is fixed, but the unit fixed cost varies. The more units, the lower the unit fixed cost. The less units, the higher the unit fixed cost. In other words, if we imagine a curve which would describe the evolution of the unit fixed cost, we would have something like this. When the demand is high, the unit fixed cost would decrease. And on the contrary, when the demand is low, the unit fixed cost goes up. We have opposite movements. And if you figure how the price should evolve in the meantime, you understand that the law of supply and demand is the following. When demand is high, you should, as a seller, take advantage of the high demand, and you should rather increase your price. So the price somehow should follow the demand curve and not at all the cost curve. In fact, if you decrease your price in the name of a lower unit cost when the demand is high, you're leaving money on the table. You're losing an opportunity to capture that willingness to pay, the fact that people desire your offer. Conversely, if the demand is low, and because in that case the unit fixed cost goes up, in that case, if you increase the price just because your unit cost is going higher, you are going to create what is called a downward demand spiral. And so you will get less people buying your products or services, which will increase the unit fixed cost. And unless you have a monopoly allowing you to increase your price without losing clients, you will otherwise create a situation which will be a vicious circle. I insist about the fact that price and unit cost are contracyclical, and that you shouldn't hence use the cost as the basis to set your price, either because you would lose opportunities to capture the willingness to pay of the market, or on the contrary, because you would exclude more and more clients by increasing the price when people want less and less your product or services.